Verse 14, but, and if you suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled. Happy? Okay, so we're going to talk about this word happy here. This word happy, 3107, right? I looked this word up as well, although I already knew what it was, but just because I wanted to have the spot marked. And it actually means, it's Makarios, which we find in Matthew 5, at the beginning of Matthew 5, when he says, let's see, Matthew 5 verses, let me flip back to it because I want to make sure I get you the exact passage. It's like right at the beginning of Matthew 5, but it's not the actual very first word. So, Malachi, too far. Matthew 5, here we go. Verse 3. That word at the beginning of verse 3. In verse 3 in Matthew 5, it says, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And we've interpreted that to be happy. And happiness is what blessing is. Like in this world, in Peter's world, Makarios is that word. In fact, I learned this verse 3 here. Makarios are the patopos in pneuma. That was because my dad's a Greek professor, or was, sue me. But blessed are the poor in spirit. And Peter's saying the same thing here. He says, but if you suffer for righteousness' sake, blessed are you. You are so blessed if you get to suffer for righteousness' sake. Because, not all of us are suffering for righteousness' sake. He goes, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled, but sanctify the Lord God in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear. He goes,